Hey Scorpio, it's Honey Priestess again. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, join the fam. Welcome. There's all types of stuff over my area. So, this is one of the bonus readings. You guys, if you hear anything in the background, it's my friends, okay? So this is going to be one of the bonus readings for Scorpio, okay? I'm going to be doing bonus readings for whichever sign has a birthday at the top of the month. So for December, that will be Sagittarius, January, Capricorn, so on and so forth, okay? So you guys are going to get a romance reading, spiritual reading, and another general reading for the last half of November. Doesn't mean you can't check out any of the other videos. It just means you guys have some specific videos for you guys too, okay? Any information you need is in the description box below. Trying to think of anything else. Oh, if you're not a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Scorpio, but you were still guided here, you're still in the right place. If it's not November 2019, but you were guided here, you're still in the right place, okay? Let's get started. So, the first card I have is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Next card I have, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. I have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. It's very cute. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And the bottom of the deck, we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yeah, let's see what's under that. Underneath that, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Underneath that, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Oh, also want to say, guys, it's not that romance can't come through the general readings, but this is strictly for romance, okay? So general is pretty open for any kind of messages coming through. Romance is just romance. So whether you're single, and you don't have any prospects, or you've been in a relationship for a while, anywhere in between, if this is for you, it's for you, okay? But it's only going to address romance and anything that supports the whole, structure of whatever you guys got going on. Okay. Okay, guys. So, some of you guys are like caught up with somebody you need to be caught up with. Let's just start there. I don't think that's everybody, but I do think that some people, because, yeah. Alright. Some of you guys are about to mess with your ex, and you should not do it. I cannot say that enough. Even if it's not your official ex, it might be somebody who you messed with in the past. Don't do it. Like, don't do it. I feel like, honestly, you guys are getting signs not to do this. Like, you know not to do this. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Why would y'all ever make me deliver that? I'm gonna have to fight. Okay, listen, y'all. Some of you guys are gonna make this decision to go back to your ex, and you're gonna catch something, okay? And I'm not speaking that over you. In fact, I'm speaking it like this so that you make the decision to not go back. I don't want to speak anything like that over you, but I'm just saying, like, you could really catch an STD. Yeah. Some of you guys are just in a really low place about not having someone to turn to right now. And, okay. Some of you guys are getting to the point where you're, like, lacking intimacy and lacking, like, that kind of love in your life. Some people, it might just be, like, I think some of you guys just think, oh, I just want to have sex, right? And really you need something deeper than that. But you're going to this ex or this person who you know cares about you, whatever. You're going to them even though you know they should be cut off. Or you know they're involved with somebody else. I don't know why I'm getting that. But whatever the case is, okay, yeah, whatever the case is, you need to leave them alone. Not everybody is going to get an STD. I want you guys to discernment, okay? And I'm very careful about saying like really heavy things like that because I don't want everyone to just think it's them. It's not always you. But regardless if that's the case, don't like talking about health either, and they know that. If that's not the case, this is still somebody you don't need to be involved in. You might even if it's not like a health thing, like even if you don't get like an STD or anything, it could like disturb your, like for women it could disturb your pH. For men, you could just have issues down there. I don't really know the details of that. I just feel like something about your body will respond poorly to having sex with this person. It's your body telling you like no, you know. It might even be just you getting really, really drained. Because you're dealing with a vampire. I'm not gonna get into that too much longer. I don't really like talking about health. For others of you, if you're not going back to somebody, you might be dealing with somebody and missing the signs, but this feels very willful. Like I feel like you've seen things, but because everything else is so good, right? Some of you guys, some of the red flags that you aren't addressing aren't insurmountable. Like if you talk about it and get some things straight, like it doesn't have to be an issue. It's the fact that you're ignoring it. Some of you guys, when you pay attention to it, you know you're going to have to acknowledge the fact that this person is not right for you. That's hard for you to do, especially if you've been waiting for this or wanting this, you've been lonely for a while. Some of you guys are messing with the decoy to the prayer, okay? Some of y'all said the prayer, the special prayer, right? And you prayed for somebody and this person came in, you thought this was the person, and then they're showing you that they're not, but you're like sitting here kind of like not believing it because you're like, no, like I prayed for this and everything else checks off the box. And so the red flags that you've already peeped, you're just like, no, I know this is the person because I prayed for them, and you're missing it. But yeah, some of you guys are going to have to end it with that person. Others of you are just going to have to be patient, okay? But don't let whatever red flag you see become an issue. Some of you guys really like, you don't need to cut this person all the way out, but you need to address something. And I think because you're scared of things falling apart or not having the standing, like playing your role energy, not having the right to say it, or you don't want to mess up things too early or overstep. Like, no, if something's an issue, address it, right? Because it sets the tone. Even if you have to let go of this person, is setting the tone for how you move forward. If you're scared to address things that need to be addressed, even when the right person comes, is going to be an issue. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Under these 3 cards, I was picking these 3 cards up to show you guys, but under that is wedding. So some of you guys, like I said, are going to stay with this person. Others of you, this is like the decoy before the person that you really want. I don't want to like, I know this can be exhausting. For some reason, I feel like some Scorpios are really exhausted. I'm just feeling that right now. Some of y'all are really exhausted of doing work and healing and so this might really annoy you, especially this love yourself first stuff. But I think this loving yourself first, I think there is healing to do for some of you guys. You guys know who you are. And I think you're very comfortable with that. For people who are like groaning, like, I don't want to heal anymore, whatever the case might be. Some of you guys have to heal, sorry. But others of you is kind of like a test, you know, to see that you're really ready to handle what you're asking for. So these boundaries, setting up boundaries, is really what this love yourself first is about. Not sitting here and figuring out all the ways that you feel inadequate and have low self-esteem. Some of you guys just like, are you going to put up the boundary, yes or no? Are you going to say what you need, yes or no? Are you going to say what's okay for you and what's not, yes or no? Or are you going to continue settling? right? And even if this person gets out of here, somebody else comes in. If this is the right person, they get it together. And now you have some of you guys don't have a not conversation skills, but you guys don't have like you don't have problem solving skills when it comes to partners and others relationships with others. Like you don't know how to talk to people and get to a resolution. It's kind of like an argument ends things, or you think an argument or somebody being mad is like it's just too much to bear. Like you might be really uncomfortable with that. And so you rather keep the peace than say what you need. Some of you guys are just way too uncomfortable saying what you need. Way too uncomfortable with that. But you have to do that with this person. You have to. Even if it makes you uncomfortable, even if you do lose them because they weren't for you, if saying, hey, I need, like, you ask for water and somebody denies you water, like, we still need water. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not going to give it to me, I got to go get it from somewhere else. And you can find it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get to this. Let's clarify some things. Okay, yeah, I'm going to get this OG deck. What are we going to clarify? We're going to clarify, pay attention to the red flags. Like I said, not all of you guys have to cut this person out. It's just, you have to address things. Like, some of you guys are just so uncomfortable addressing the elephant in the room. You might stand up for other people, but when it comes to yourself, you'll let people kind of take advantage of you, walk all over you, drain you. Your boundaries are terrible, man. That's what we're talking about right now. We're talking about terrible boundaries, right? Boundaries are not always easy. They get easier to enforce, but they're not always easy to put up, especially when you have loved ones who are really comfortable treating you a certain way, talking to you a certain way. Excuse me. And you don't want to hurt their feelings, but it's kind of like, okay, who looks out for you then? You're not even looking out for you. It's like, why are you sitting here getting upset over and over and over again when you can just tell people you don't like something? Either they receive it terribly and they don't give it to you and they fall off and you're left with people who respect you, or they get it. You know, like, either way, you're benefited. But for some reason, some of you guys just really have a fear of putting up boundaries. You may not think you have a fear of putting up boundaries. And that's where you're playing yourself. Okay. Some of you guys are playing yourself to think that you don't have a problem setting up boundaries. You might be all rah-rah, oh, this mother can't do this, and ain't nobody gonna do that, and all your friends might think you're that person, and then you sitting here getting ran over, and people are like, huh? Well, yeah, because you're not really like that. You want to convince yourself you're like that, but yeah, sweetheart. You gotta deal with that, man. If you can only place boundaries when it's easy to do so, when you feel safe to do so, sums up. All the conditions are not going to cater to your boundaries. That's why your boundaries are there, so you don't have to cater to the conditions that aren't for you. Spirit, can I please get... Okay, I'm meeting set. Intention, yeah. Spirit, can you please clarify, pay attention to the red flags for Scorpio? Please clarify, pay attention to the red flags for Scorpio. Please clarify, pay attention to the red flags for Scorpio. Ooh, okay. 3 more shuffles. Yo, okay. Yo. Alright. Last shuffle. Actually, I'm gonna make this next shuffle my last shuffle. Focus. Last shuffle. That's all that came out. Alright, y'all. So, we have the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. At the bottom of the under that. Under that, we have 5 of Swords. Okay, under that, I'm under the Moon. All right. Woo. The first thing that I got that made me go, woo. Some of y'all gonna get pregnant and you don't want to get pregnant. So, wrap it up. Somebody might be dating somebody who's pregnant. Some of you guys, I don't think this person knows that their partner is pregnant, or their partner doesn't know they're pregnant. If they're cheating, this is, somebody who's pregnant who's cheating. I don't know that they know. And that might become a problem down the line. Okay, that was random. We're gonna leave that alone. Okay. Some of you guys are just going to ruin a really good opportunity, and you're going to end up walking away from an opportunity because you didn't address things the way that they were meant to be addressed. Like, you're going to turn the wheel the whole opposite way that it needs to go. And so it's kind of like you're being guided to address these things early so that it doesn't go the whole opposite way. Yeah, you're being divinely guided to address some of these red flags right now that some of you guys are not addressing. A lot of you guys are really scared that somebody's gonna walk away, and then what? Some of you guys, I'm telling you, if you feel guided to walk away, it's a good thing. You're being protected from something. You're being protected from something. Like I said, some people are like really holding on to some stuff. There's some things that people don't even know. Like, again, with that STD stuff, I don't want to bring that up anymore. But I'm just letting y'all know, like, that's real, okay? Again, with the betrayal, somebody might be cheating. You don't know they're cheating. Some of y'all might get caught up. All right, some of y'all know they're cheating, and you're like, I don't care. You don't know who you're dealing with. Not only with that person, but who they're dating. Like, you don't really know who you're dealing with. And, like, your team is trying to protect y'all. Like, please listen. I actually want to pull some more cards. I actually want to get clarity on the cards that are already out here. I want to get clarity on, I want to get clarity on this Wheel of Fortune. Because I feel like some of you guys are moving the wheel back. Some of you guys are good. Like, it's just about making sure that you address these boundaries so that the wheel doesn't go back the opposite way. And I feel like you guys have worked really hard to get things going in your favor when it comes to your love life. So if it's just this last little block, like this last little person got to go before the right person comes, or if this is the right person, like, you don't want to let things slide. Yeah. You don't want to let things slide because you're going to leave too much behind. He's leaving a whole 8 cups behind, y'all. That's a lot of cups. It's a lot of cups. We assume he's headed towards the 9 of cups, right? But what if he's headed towards the 7? Being back confused and lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you're headed really depends on you and how you handle this. Okay. Spirit, can I get clarity for the Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio? Can I get clarity on the Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio? Clarity on the Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio. 2 more shuffles. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shoot, that's a lot of cards. Okay, hold on. Last shuffle. Yeah, okay. So we have the Sun. Whoa. Okay. We have We have the Sun, sorry, the Emperor card, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. So we have this Emperor here. We had the Empress earlier, okay? Either you're going to turn this wheel for, like, this is somebody really important. I just cannot get that across, guys. Like, I can't. I don't know that I have the words to communicate the gravity of how badly some of y'all are going to screw something up if you don't do this. Like, it's going to be on a karmic level. I don't think if this is your person, I don't think it's irreversible. But you're changing something like a cosmic level. That sounds so dramatic, I know. But you really are. Kids, I'm getting kids. Okay. Yeah, okay. If you have kids with this person already, and you don't address this, like, this could end in, like, a divorce. Because you just won't address things. Like, it's like the resentment can build. The pain can build. All of that can really, really build on you and mess up something. Like, it can shift the course of your kids' lives. Okay? That's why it's so important to really address things early. Even if it's, like, you guys haven't had kids yet. Like, if you're supposed to have kids, this is still, like, affecting the course of their lives. Because, wow, that's really woo-woo. But it's, like, the trauma that they can get through that, like, through what happens during this process, could really hurt them in the future. I'm going so slow, guys, because it's like I really need you. I don't really have words for how deep that is. So you need to be aware of that, okay? I don't want to spend too much more time on that because you're going to see me sitting here feeling into it. Even if it's not involving children, it would just be really, really, it's really karmically wrong for some of you guys to mess this up. Some of you guys might end up, okay, whoa, yeah. Some of you guys might miss. Yeah, some of you guys might miss an opportunity to build this Ten of Pentacles that you want with somebody else. Like, you're, again, this postponing thing, like, you're pushing back things. I don't get that anything's going to be forever ruined. I just think you're really pushing back and complicating things and shifting, like, the whole course of direction. And you might not think anything of it. You might think, I'm just trying to get, you know, my nut for one night. But it's just so much deeper than that. Building with somebody, if you want to build with somebody different, like, going through this appointment, it won't be just, oh, like, I'm being stupid. Some of you guys, if you've done this before, if you've just kind of done the stupid thing and done what you wanted, it's like, oh, that hurt me. You know, some of you guys might go into this like, oh, I know it's going to hurt, or, you know, I'm prepared. I just really want this. You know, I'll deal with the consequences, but the consequences are just so much deeper. And it's like, you're not going to, like, this is affecting, like, the years down the line, guys. Yeah, this Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Like, holding on to the wrong things because you think it's what you want, or you think it's going to give you some sense of stability if you're, or comfort or whatever. It's like you're playing with fire. Even in this card, like, she's, like, playing with, like, a person. Looks like she's playing with, like, a smaller person. You're playing with your own fate. You don't realize your bad decisions is the one playing with that little person, like, dangling there. Like, that's you in your life. You're just playing with it with dumb decisions. That was a lot of energy to sit in and not a lot of words to come out of it. But it's that deep, guys. It's not just one toxic little night. And that's why this Temperance card, like, that's why this just feels like divine timing all the way screwed up. Because you don't know what's going on. Even under this is the Magician. Like, because you don't know what's going on and how deep this is. Like, you're screwing up things on such a deep level because you think it's just some minor little betrayal, a little anger, a little tears. No. You're literally about to change the course of everything. Your entire life. I'm literally getting your entire life. Like, it's not like it can't be course corrected, but it's just the trajectory completely changes. I can't keep saying that. Let's just move on. Let's go to separation. I think that's going to be the last thing I clarify. Let's clarify separation for Scorpio. Okay, well, can I show? Let's clarify separation for Scorpio. I need to eat. I think it's going to be my last reading tonight. But I plan on finishing your readings tomorrow, the bonus readings, because I want it done before the 15th for sure. For sure. Ooh, yeah, some of you guys are going to have some tough conversations. I realized I saw the Ace of Swords at some point. Yeah, some of you guys have to have some of those really tough conversations with people. Especially if this person's supposed to be in your life, it's not going to be a comfortable conversation. It's not going to be bad. It's just not going to be comfortable for you because you've never done it before. I really think this is just a new frontier. Literally communicating your boundaries is a new frontier. Not only communicating them, but sticking to them for yourself and giving an ultimatum with it. It might be one thing to be like, oh, I don't do this, I don't do that. But then if somebody plays you or hurts you or whatever, and there's way you told them not to, and then you still deal with them, they've already understood that your boundaries don't matter. So now it's saying these boundaries clearly without, reneging on them and backing them up. That's what's going to be different. That's what's going to be hard. I feel like I saw the Knight of Pentacles was under that 4 of Pentacles too. Talk shit, back it up, please. Spirit, can I get clarity for separation? For Scorpio? Spirit, okay, I'm not doing all those. It's like half a deck. Spirit, please clarify separation for Scorpio. Okay, yeah. Spirit, please clarify separation for Scorpio. Last shuffle. Okay, so I got the Knight of Swords. I got the King of Pentacles. I got the 6 of Pentacles. And I got Judgment. Bottom of the deck, I have the Magician. Underneath that, the 3 of Swords. Yeah, some of you guys are going to need to split from this person. Because they're a knight and you want a king. Okay? This could even be y'all. Like, this is a knight trying to deal with a king. Y'all not even in the same suit. Like, y'all are not on the same page at all. But you're just kind of longing for what you want because you feel like you can't have it. Right? You might settle for a really unequal exchange. A really imbalanced exchange. And you think like, okay, I'm going to keep my money. I'm going to keep my money. Oh, I got that. Probably is looking at this. I'm going to keep my standing. I know I've grown a lot. I know I've healed a lot. I know blah, blah, blah. But, I just need to get my net. Like, I'll be okay. I'll be all right. You don't realize you're giving away a lot of power. You're giving away, like, your life's trajectory. Y'all don't see it. Some of you guys, this is literally life-changing. This Judgment card is not a light card. This isn't just a little decision. There's no 2 of Pentacles, 2 of anything. This isn't like, oh, I'm going to make this decision here and, you know, it is what it is. Like, I'll deal with it. You're really shifting something. For others of you, like I said, some of you guys are leaving this night alone to go towards the king. Some of you guys are the king, giving away your, like, it's like you're giving your crown over to a knight and you don't realize it. You just think you're doing some dumb shit or just helping out or just doing something, you know, nice for yourself or for others, whatever. No. Whoa, okay. Like I mentioned that earlier, but some of you guys are dealing with some real deal vampires, like no joke. Like some real deal energy vampires who are going to just absolutely rock your system, and you are going to feel it on a physical level. But they're going to get what they need in that transaction, in that energetic transaction. I don't like I'm pro hell, y'all. Like, I don't like coming across like, oh, like everyone you have sex with is just going to drain your energy. But when it's real, okay? Anyway, that's for some of you guys. The separation card, some of you guys are scared of this separation happening. But it's just going to be received very well. That's the other way I'm reading this. It's going to be received very well, and it's going to change the way that you relate to them. And it's also going to help release some of that pain that you're holding on to I won't say for no reason it's valid, but like you're holding on to pain or feeling offended about things that you don't really have to feel offended about or be hurt about when you could just talk about it. But it's going to completely shift the way that you guys relate to each other. And so that's why it's such an important thing, because it can, yeah, this is very much you can go down this path or that path, and it's up to you to make that decision. I would just really, this is like having sex for one night kind of thing. I would just leave it alone. Like, I wouldn't even be talking to this person. Like, when this person hits you up, just be like, no, like, I already know where this is going. Don't play yourself. Don't play your intuition. I think your intuition is going to be very, very sharp right now. It's going to guide you. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm just shuffling the cards to put them back, and the Five of Cups fell out. Seven of Swords at the bottom, and the Chariot. Like, literally shifting your life's course. I'm not about to say it again. This has felt like a very redundant reading, which is why I'm happy it's shorter than the rest. Do I need to do anything else? That's it. Oh, wait. Yeah, let me, I feel like I need to shuffle. So, do you have any last pieces of advice for Scorpio? Yeah. Whoa. Okay, yeah. Love yourself first at the bottom of the deck again. Okay. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yeah. Some of you, with the let go of your control issues, some of you guys think you have it under control. And Spirit's telling you, no, we got it. Like, don't do anything. And you're like, no, I got it. Like, some of you guys really need to humble yourselves and follow your intuition. Others of you, for the people who are with the right person, you need to give the other person, you need to trust that they can handle your boundaries and that they're going to respond to them well and love you appropriately, okay? Some of you guys, whoever is like feeling controlling, who's just like, oh, Spirit, nah, I got this. I already know how this go. You're probably not going to realize for a while just how badly this can mess you up. But anyway, some of you guys don't realize that you're avoiding dealing with something else on a personal level, which is why you kind of need to feel the pain of this rejection, of Spirit being like, no, you can't have this. Because when you're sitting there feeling frustrated because you're like, oh, I just want to have sex or whatever, like, it's going to push you deeper into your feelings to really understand what's going on. And it's going to be really uncomfortable, but it's like that final key that you need before you have, the person from the special prayer. But you guys aren't really aware of what that key is. It's going to be different for everybody. But a lot of you guys aren't even aware of what that is because you think that you're in a perfect place to have what you want. Okay, y'all. That was quite a read. Quite a read. Let's get some advice. And we'll wrap this up. Oh, are we going to finish before 40? Come on. Also, guys, again, I don't... Just so you know, if you want to book a personal reading with me, I don't talk about court cases. I don't talk about major health issues. I don't talk about death. Okay? Certain topics I stray away from for certain reasons. Certain topics I stray away from for certain reasons. It's a lot of the reason, like, it's why I don't have, like, a booking system or anything, because I don't want people just booking the reading and then I'm like, oh, I'm not doing that. Like, there are certain things I have the energy for. I know, like, people will come. I've had this before. People are like, I'm getting abused. And I'm like, I can give you what messages Spirit wants to give you, but there are times where I can't handle that energy. You know what I'm saying? People ask for some really deep things. I wouldn't expect anybody to come when they're not in need of a message. You know, some people are a little more responsible, just, you know, come before it's too big of an issue, or they don't come desperate. But it's very common for people to come in a desperate state because they're desperate for answers. And it's just, you know, I'm a messenger, not a therapist. I am not equipped yet to deal with some things. So, anyway, mini rant. Let's cut this deck and get some advice. Thank you, Spirit. What advice do you have for Scorpio for the rest of November 2019? Spirit, what advice do you have for Scorpio for the rest of November 2019? Okay. Spirit, what advice do you have for... I almost said Libra. Some of y'all are really deep in that sidereal Libra energy. But some of y'all are just Libras. Okay, I got one card, y'all. I got Detach. And I got Libra, and then this card came out. This is the same as, I want to say this is the Justice card. I mean, Justice is 11 in the regular tarot deck. It's just interesting that it says Detach. I'm tripping. You know what? I'm not going to question it because I feel like that's exactly what it's supposed to be, and I'm just... It's making me feel away right now. Because I know damn well, no. This is the Justice card. I just don't know why I don't get this card in this deck often. This Detach. Some of you guys... I can't say this anymore. I can't say it any more clearly, guys. Like, you're going to shift the karma of things if you don't do the right thing, okay? Some of you guys need to really, really sit with yourselves. A lot of you guys are, like, really plugged into social media, or just you're working a lot. Yeah, okay. And some of you guys aren't really sitting with yourselves, and you're really out of alignment. And so you're about to make a decision that's really out of alignment for you because you're not in alignment with your intuition. You need to tap in. You need to meditate. You need to relax. You need to ground yourself. Some of you guys need to really, really ground yourselves because you are not present with it. It's like you're getting signs all over not to do this, and you're still missing it because you're doing too much. And you're just like, oh, I just need a nut. Like, no, please don't do that. Some of you guys, again, need to kind of take yourself out of the relationship and look at this for what it is and say, okay, this is what I want. This is what I need. This is what I need to do to get it. Okay? If you're not giving me this, I need to be able to look at this objectively and understand I'm not going to be happy if I'm not getting what I want and need from this person. Like, that's it, period. And you kind of have to make it up. Yeah, this is definitely a head over heart decision you guys have to make. But ultimately, it's so that you get what you really want or desire out of the situation. It's not going to feel great, but it's not going to last forever. Like, I need you guys to understand this isn't one of those super long, terrible healing processes. Like, this is not going to last. It's not going to be a long process for some of you guys. Some of you guys, it's literally going to be over after a conversation. You know, so I think that's why it feels so tragic to lose so much over this, because for everyone, the loss is different. The shift in trajectory is different, but it's deep. Simply because you're scared of losing somebody. You know, it's not worth it, guys. It's not worth it. Yeah, this third eye chakra card at the bottom, you guys need to listen to your intuition. And if you don't know what your intuition is saying, you need to meditate. You need to ground. You need to deal with yourself. Because some of you guys are confusing your trauma with your intuition and don't even know it. We're going to leave it there because that was heavy. I wasn't planning on that one. All right. Thank you guys for trusting me. Thank you for supporting this channel. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next bonus reading. Bye.